Hello guys, I got a Millennium Falcon for Christmas, but it wasn't enough for me, so I got some of my pieces and customized it to what I want, and this is what we're going to be reviewing today. Let's start out with some of the minor changes. So first of all, the plate used to be this, but I added this to make it look like the Falcon's radar dish. And I made it so three people can fit inside the cockpit as shown. There's Leia, Han, and Chewie. But sometimes it wants to be stubborn when trying to put. Oh, that went smoothly actually. And I changed up the stickers on it and placed pieces in different spots. And I added some missiles in the front on the docking area. So if we flip it over, I was confused because the gunner at the bottom, he didn't get a window. So I added myself a spare TIE fighter window in there and replaced the cannons. We have Finn in there right now. Now let's look in the interior of the build. So if we put this forward, we can find the place where there's all the cargo. And by the way, I watched a video on the interior of the Falcon and tried basing it off of that. And here we just have some cargo room. In the real Falcon, this would be where the table is, but there wasn't enough room, so I just left it over here. That's the 20 years Lando and my father's Lego minifigure Luke. Over here we have the command center, which has a Santa keychain at it for no reason. Santa, cooperate. One sec. Santa has cooperated. We have R2-D2 plugged into the wall. Santa remove. We have a little control panel there. And a little lever for opening the airlock to dock with cargo and other ships. Also, by the way, if you see anything from 2019 Advent calendar, this is one of the droids that's a present, so I just keep it in there to show as a package. Here's my central docking bay. Looks pretty dirty. But then over here at my main docking bay, as I call it, it's looking pretty nice. Gotta put that back down. In the front, we have a little tile with a sticker on it, with a gun that's way too big, that its turns like falling apart. And if we go towards the back of the Falcon, we have all the engines, and there's the gun at the bottom. If we open this up, it's been customized a lot. There's C-3PO tangled in cables, and for some reason, the newest set doesn't have a escape pod like the older ones, but I wanted an escape pod, so I added my own little escape pod that, by the way, comes from the Dewback versus Escape Pod set, which I have the R2-D2 head right there. So we have the smuggling area, which if we take out the escape pod, and there's the engine room with the replaced hyperdrive with cables. We can open this, which if we take that off, we can get to, and I just have weapons in there at the moment. And then we have the little engine area. And then we have the crew quarters that was on the map. Hey, you little guy. Also, when I was saying I have a lot of advent calendar stuff in this is one of them. We have a little kitchen, which used to be over here, but not anymore. We have the mug, the table, which has Bulio, who not yet has his head chopped off. And then we have the little oven and 2 beds side by side and the porg. That's it for all the main inside features. This darn thing doesn't like staying together. It always falls apart, just always. So back here we have the exhaust, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I have this little tube I added, which goes from here into this. Then we have all the engines, which I think were a little different. And now I'm gonna show you the inside of, yeah, that's not gonna work. My docking port, which if we just open this, I think we can get into there. Yeah, there's not enough light. Ooh. So I also have the animal that attacks the Millennium Falcon, which was in its stomach. Oh darn, I forgot to put the escape pod back in. Go back in. Yeah. Yeah. And now, if we put this down here, can see the window back there. We have our little boarding ramp that doubles as a slide. There goes Obi-Wan. Here comes Obi-Wan. Here comes Obi-Wan. Right down Obi-Wan Lane. So that is about it for my Millennium Falcon. My custom Millennium Falcon. Also, extra parts equals miniature tank, which I put in that little cargo hold. And if you wanna, and I'll show you the minifigures I'll have in it after. So I made it through 3, so I have this farther up, and the hyperdrive lever. And then Han is over here with all the computers. And then behind Leia's head, I have the nav computer right there that Han is reaching for. So now for the minifigures that